The defending champions were back in action as the Hong Kong Eastern basketball team tangles with the Formosa Dreamers at the Changhua Stadium. Formosa Dreamers may be out of the playoffs, but they were looking to shock the world as Cameron Forte helping the Dreamers get off on the right track. You see here the big man Ronnie Aguilar putting the moves on the big man of Hong Kong, Ryan Moss, getting that deuce to drop. And Forte was just aggressive all game long as he just spinned for that jamma as the Dreamers went up big early. But Tyler Lam would respond, hitting that jumper, and he would get another triple here as the Hong Kong Eastern basketball team finally getting the advantage in the first period. But instead of folding, the Dreamers kept fighting. This time Ronnie Aguilar hitting that tough jumper. In the exact same spot, Aguilar would elevate once again for that shot as the Dreamers picking up a 3-point lead. But Tyler Lam said, let me just step into this triple and get that to drop as the Hong Kong Eastern basketball team would tie the game at 22 apiece at the first period. Lam would keep it going as he would stroke another triple. It was one of those games for the reigning MVP of the Heritage Imports. But Woo Sung-wei would respond with a triple of his own, and Christian Stan Hardinger, the Filipino-German, getting that shot to drop. Stan Hardinger would also have a solid game with 16 points. Check out Tyler Lam doing it from the outside and the inside. He would lead his Hong Kong Eastern team in the first half. And on the run, Marcus Elliott, no one to stop him, finishing with a deuce as Hong Kong would get the 2-point lead with 48 seconds remaining. But Ronnie Aguilar had other plans as he rolls all the way to the jam. And look at that, Formosa Dreamers keeping in step with the defending champions. Tyler Lam would continue to roll in the third quarter as he would penetrate in the lane and flip up that hook. On the run, stop, pop, nailing the triple, giving Eastern a 5-point lead. Hong Kong's defense would result in offense as Marcus Elliott challenging the big man of Formosa. Check out the drive here of Elliott, this time passing it to Tyler Lam, knocking down that trifecta. It was that kind of game for Tyler Lam as they would open up a big lead. Check that out. A pass off the board for Elliott. He thought he was going to jam it, but he goes with a smooth finish. Cameron Forte sensing that things would start to get dire, and the Formosa Dreamers would begin their comeback. The lead was cut down to 4, and then a steal here from Kenny Chen. He would drive all the way against Tyler Lam, and Formosa was in striking distance once again at the end of the third period. A bucket here from Woo Sung-wei, trimming down that lead for only 3 for Hong Kong. But the MVP, Marcus Elliott, knocking down a big shot. But Ronnie Aguilar, check out the sweet post moves, tying the game once again at 79 apiece. Adams, who knocking down a clutch triple. It was back and forth here in the Changhua Stadium. Cameron Forte trading baskets and another triple from Adam Su. He was an X-factor in this ball game. With 2 seconds remaining, Tyler Lam with a step-back jumper give him 29 points in this ball game. But Ronnie Aguilar and the Dreamers were not done fighting. Aguilar would finish with 20 points of his own. Marcus Elliott with a dagger triple there. He's got 31 points in this ball game. But Formosa would show the heart, would show pride, and with 5.5 seconds remaining, they would have a last shot to tie the game, but it would not fall, and that would be the end as the Formosa Dreamers suffer their 13th straight loss, while Hong Kong Eastern continues to hold on to the top seed.